Hey cruise fans, and welcome back to Ray and Sue's travel channel. We're on the beautiful Celebrity Constellation on our 11-day cruise around the Caribbean. We look forward to sharing all those stops with you, but in this video we're going to take you around for a ship tour of floors 3, 4 and 5. Enjoy. Well, good morning cruise fans, and welcome back to Ray and Sue's travel channel. We're on the lovely Celebrity Constellation on our 10-day cruise around the Caribbean, and this morning we're going to start off and do a bit of a ship tour. So first of all, here we are on deck number 3. We're in the main centrum and we're greeted with the beautiful staircase that actually goes up to deck 4 and is somewhat of a centerpiece in terms of the centrum itself. But also in the centrum we can find the Captain's Club desk. Now the Captain's Club is where members of the loyalty program can go and ask specific questions related to their membership and their benefits. And then to the right of that is the customer services desk, guest relations. Guest relations is available 24 hours a day. Of course, there's no one there at the moment. It's very early. It's just before 5:15 in the morning. Yes, you heard that right. It's just before 5:15 in the morning. And so there are members of staff that are available to attend to any issues or problems or questions that you have related to your cruise. And as we go further around, you can also find a Shore Excursions desk. Shore Excursions desk is over here on the right hand side. So, you know, Shore Excursions, you can come down here, you can have a look at the individual pamphlets in many different languages. And you'll get an indication of the excursions that are going to be undertaken on your particular cruise and what options are available to you in terms of doing a structured program excursion. And it's a very nice little area. There's obviously space for you to be seated and to wait in case there's a bit of a queue. And then of course, while you're here, observe some of the nice marketing material that is up on the walls. And for this particular ship, you'll see some nice glossy pictures of various destinations, and you'll be given information from the staff on the desk about what excursions are available for you. So that's the excursions desk on deck 3. Also on deck 3 you can see that there is a cash machine available, so you can withdraw cash on your debit or credit card. And overall a really nice ambience down here, fairly business-like, but nevertheless a great place to come if you've got a few questions for anybody who mans this particular set of desks. And so always useful information advising where you are and where to go. Here on deck 3 there's some information about where the staterooms are and the various desks etc. that are available around here. And then also a community board, interesting, where you can see what is going on daily in various areas. You know, is there a religious service going on? Are there groups? Are there get-togethers, perhaps for solo travellers, etc.? So, very useful community board with information. And so as we walk around to the right-hand side of the Centrum, you'll see the lift area. Now the lifts are, rather than centralised in the ship, they are to the right-hand side of the ship. There's 4 lifts there, and these will bring you anywhere you want to go on the ship. And again, you get a very nice schematic, tells you what floor you're on, whereabouts on the ship you are, and then a number of different prompts on different floors, giving you a quick snapshot of what's actually on those floors. So a really useful schematic there, right adjacent to the lift doors. And so as we come away from the lift area now, further around to the right hand side, there is a little open area where you can come, and if you have any problems with your Voom service, your Wi-Fi internet service, there is usually somebody here that can help you out with that, and so that's all very useful. And of course the staircases that of course go up to every floor, pretty standard on most ships and accented with some nice art typically. And on this side again, there are desks where you can come down and find out information about the ports, port shopping, various bits of port information that can be gleaned by coming down into this area. So that's quite useful. So as we arrive down that corridor, good morning. We arrive down that corridor, we can find cuisine. Cuisine is one of the specialist restaurants where you can come along and get yourself a very nice and very entertaining menu. Okay, so that's the Centrum on deck 3, and we'll go up the stairs now. We'll run the gauntlet with the camera and go up the stairs and see what we can find on deck 4. Okay, so at the top of the stairs then, we're on deck 4, and firstly we'll show you a bar on this right hand side. It's like a vodka champagne bar, very nice, quite a popular venue in the evenings, where you can get a variety of different types of vodkas. It doesn't just sell vodkas, it sells other spirits and drinks as well, but it's got a little cold plate on here, so you can make sure that your drink is perfectly cold, and also they use it for a bit of a display with ice and with vodka bottles, etc. But all in all, really quite a nice bar to come to if you're into your specialist vodkas. So that's the right hand side of deck 4, the vodka bar adjacent to the casino, and it's got nice seating where you can sit around, and there's usually a little bit of entertainment from the bar staff, mixing cocktails and various things like that. And then again to the left hand side is another little area, another little display where you can sit, and this is called Crush, and Crush is the name of the bar where you can get yourself a nice cold drink. Okay, so moving swiftly on then. So adjacent to this bar is Fortune's Casino. Now we'll go in there in a little while, but I would want to share with you the rest of this floor in the centrum first. So let's go and do that. And you'll find around the floor itself a really nicely decorated area. Nice comfortable seats, nice high back seats, and you know, with an ambience that's quite sort of romantic and very well afforded, and really comfortable leather seating on the opposite side to the vodka bar. Okay, so here we are now at Fortune's Casino. Now we'll take a very quick walk through here. Cruise line doesn't always like you coming in and filming the casino itself, but there's no one here, and we'll just take a quick walk through. Initially you can get access to a cash machine, and then a variety of different slot machines that are available. A nice convenient ramp, but also this is a walkway that will take you off to other parts of the ship. And there is obviously the classic card tables, you know, blackjack and craps and poker, etc. And then also there is a nice bar where you can come down and get yourself a drink. This is manned when the casino is open, and you'll be able to sit down, relax and have yourself a drink. And as we go further still through the casino itself, we can see again the variety of slot machines. Now I get some questions on the channel which says, well, all of those machines on all nights, isn't that a bit wasteful as far as the environment is concerned? Well, actually no. It's much easier and much simpler to leave the machines on all night rather than switch them off and have to reboot them all in the morning. So there you go. Okay, so as we exit the casino, we can move on now to the photo gallery. Now, a photo gallery, an interesting area insofar as times have changed relative to how they handle their photography on board. You will ask to be photographed from time to time, which you may or may not engage in, but then the photo gallery is set up specifically to rely on software-based versions of your photographs. Gone are the days when thousands of photos get pinned up on the walls, a lot of which won't be purchased and will be wasted. So the cruise lines have moved over to technology, and now you can source your soft copy of your photograph and you can purchase it from here. You can also, of course, purchase other items like, you know, memory cards and batteries and earphones and various other pieces of technology which will help you enjoy the memories that you have of your cruise. And the guys behind the desk here in the photo gallery will help you assemble a number of photographs that you can take away, and typically they'll be in a little wallet, and so you can take your individual photographs and perhaps buy yourself a photo frame or some form of presentation case to take away your photographic memories. And there are other little trinkets and bits and pieces that you can also purchase. And again, another photo gallery desk with a variety of different items that you can purchase, and binoculars and cameras, etc., to support your photographic and videographic needs, and also some presentation sleeves and cases for the photographs that you might buy. So So there we are. That's the photo gallery on deck 4. Okay, so that's the photo gallery on deck 4. So adjacent to the photo gallery is the Celebrity Theatre, and the theatre is on deck 4 and deck 5. So we'll go in there now and we'll take a look. Okay, so as we go in now, the light in the theatre might not be particularly good this morning, so we'll do our best with the light we have. But here you can see that we have the theatre itself, a traditionally designed theatre, of course, in the amphitheatre style, and of course work is going on here at the moment. Cleaners are in, so there might be a bit of noise, but, and again, apologies for the light, there isn't a lot here at the moment, but a nicely crafted theatre on 2 floors, 4 and 5, and individual seats and pairs with nice illuminated tables to store your drinks. Easy access at the back for those perhaps wheelchair bound or less able with frames or walkers, and overall a nice ambience and a great place to come and see the various acts and singers and dancers from the cruise line, and an indication of the seats at the rear, which provide great accessibility for the less able. And as we spin around, we can see that there is a staircase, and the staircase will take us up to deck 5. So we'll go up there now. Of course, you don't have to come up the stairs, you can come up via the lifts. And again, then you can see the upper tier of the theatre itself, and obviously the control room on the left hand side, controlling the production, etc. But again, nice seating area, nice comfortable seats, and illuminated areas where you can place your drink. So that's the theatre on decks 4 and 5. Okay, so also on deck 4 there are exit doors and an area on the ship beneath the safety boats the lifeboats that you can spend some time at. It's obviously still dark, so there's nothing much to see over the rails, but I just thought I would share with you some of the muster stations, but also of course an area on the deck where you can come outside, spend some time, and this runs parallel to each side of the ship, and you can come out, there's the odd game, and you can take a walk around the decks on deck 4. And as we go up the stairs, again we can see nicely decorated areas accentuating the stairwells, which is all very nice. And here we are now on deck 5. So here on deck 5 we have the Emporium, which is the shopping area on board the ship, and quite an expansive area, so we'll take a walk through here. Again, it's a nice greeting area, toilets available here, ladies, gents, etc., disabled toilets. And then we'll find ourselves seeing a variety of display cases which show a number of good products that they're selling in the stores. And of course, as you would anticipate, some of the higher end products like watches and jewellery, etc., in this first area now, which is really lovely decoration. It looks really modern, chic, accented in white. Is a variety of different display cases, and also display cases in the front sharing various jewellery items. Of course, jewellery is quite a big thing here on board most ships, but overall a nice little ambience, a nice design, and a variety of different shops that will make your cruise experience extra special. And firstly, we can see a watch shop, so you can get all the classic brands, the Tudor, the Hublot, the Tag Heuer, etc. So you'll be able to pick yourself up a really nice watch in this area. And a little bit further to the right hand side is the jewellery section. So in this jewellery section now, of course, you can find yourself all of the items that you might imagine would be there. So necklaces and rings and various gemstone items, diamonds in gold and platinum, and everything that you might wish for. You can pick those up here in the jewellery store. And then as we turn to the left, we can see that there is an Effie display, various goods made by the Effie brand, which is all very nice to see, and again in keeping with the nice decorative arrangements that we're seeing across this area. And as we proceed still further, we can see one of the celebrity stores, which is like the branded goods store, but also this is a store which has a variety of different clothing items and hats and perhaps lower priced necklaces, etc., and a bit of couture and some handbags. A nice little store there in case that you've forgotten something for your cruise. And moving on now, you can see that there's some advertising now for Kate Spade, which is a premium handbag and purse retailer. A great store for the ladies, where you can go in and pick up a variety of items to suit your needs. Okay, so that's Kate Spade, and as we walk up still further, then again you will see various display cabinets with items on, and we'll go up still further now. You'll find on your right hand side the shop which looks after skincare and beauty. So you'll see a lot of the classic brands like Estee Lauder and Clinique and Chanel and Dior, etc., so you can pick up some scent and some face creams and makeup and you name it, it's in there, ladies. Okay, so as we move away from that store, we can walk into another little subsection of the shopping area, and here you will find again another store of various jewellery items and various knickknacks, etc., and brand materials. And this area is typically set aside for the various sales that go on, and of course very conveniently the sale area is on the walkway as you walk through the shops itself. And now on the left hand side again you will see another store, which is the branded goods store for Celebrity. So in here, of course, you will find t-shirts and mugs and drinking cups, etc., with the Celebrity brand. And as we turn around now and we take a little look over the other side, you'll see that there is an Effie store, where you can go in and pick up specifically FE Hamatian goods and items. It's quite a nice, well laid out little store actually. Obviously we'll give you some privacy if you require it, and a whole bunch of display cases with the FE goods and products on. So that's the FE store. And so adjacent to the FE store is the next cruise or future cruise area, which is used by the cruise line to encourage you to think about your next cruise. And you can come down here, you can make a booking, you can make some requests to have a look at certain cruises in the future, and there'll be members of staff here that will look after you and answer whatever questions you may have. Okay, so that was the Emporium on deck 5, and as we come out of the Emporium we're greeted by the Il Baccio coffee bar, a bar that opens quite early in the morning, and you should be able to come down and get yourself a nice hot drink, a coffee or a tea or a specialist drink. There's always items available in the display cabinet for you to nibble on, and a very, very nice bar with great service. So that's Il Baccio bar, and alongside that of course is the area where you can sit and relax, and some nice comfortable chairs and members of staff that will provide an excellent service to you. So that's Il Baccio, the coffee bar on deck 5. And as we pan around we can see another little bar, which is an ice cream bar where you can come, and when it's open it will have a variety of different ice creams and various flavours that you can purchase, and another little seating area, nice and comfortable and quite adjacent to the lifts now on the right hand side as we walk. So that's deck 5, Il Baccio bar, the ice cream parlour and the nice seating area. Okay, so as we come out of there we can see also now sushi on 5. Of course sushi is the Japanese sushi and teppanyaki bar, and again there's a nice little waiting area here before you actually, if you arrive before your time in the restaurant. And then on this right hand side now is the sushi bar itself. Light's a bit low here, so we'll do the best we can. Very minimalist, and try and get some lit areas for you. Nice little areas, little sake cups and things that are actually on the tables themselves. And then of course the sushi area itself, where the chefs will prepare the various items on the menu and put them on display so you can see them. So that's sushi on 5, the Japanese sushi and teppanyaki restaurant. We've come in now into like a middle bar, which is Cellar Masters. Cellar Masters is an area where you can come and order perhaps more specialist wines, and you'll find that over here on my left hand side. So here is a wine bar specifically. It's not open at the moment obviously, but this is where you'd come if you're a connoisseur of certain types of wines, perhaps some of the more specialist wines. You can get them here. And a lovely lounge with nice comfortable seating a very relaxed ambience and nice and spacious, so don't feel as though you're crowded or anything like that. So that's Cellarmasters. And if you like this video, why not check out our channel, Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, where you'll find a raft of other cruise videos covering the Far East, the Middle East, the Mediterranean and the Caribbean and Mexico. So please leave us any comments that you'd like, and consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It's through your subscription that this channel can grow. And so in the next video we're going to be sharing with you our port tour of Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.